Sorry to follow up your question with another question, but I wanted to do this in a screenshot so I could understand what you're doing. So it sounds like you're emailing a list of links to your instructor or something like that. And there was the question that I had. How are you getting there? So I did a few searches and I logged into my EBSCO, which is just like a thing over here. So you could save it. But I'll show you my search history. It's not unlike the one that you showed me before. So financial independence, 200 results, adolescence 35, and you get the idea. From here, I couldn't find any way to email it to anyone or myself. So I saw print search history, and then I could email that because I think it just makes a screen cap or something like that. Or you could just do Control or Command P, and it would make like a PDF that you could mail to yourself. I actually didn't look to see how if this would work. Maybe I should try that. I'm going to save it as a PDF. And let's see if it opens it up. Save it in the desktop. Search history, EBSCO host. And then I'll go to search history, EBSCO host. Hopefully it won't open it in preview, but it'll open it up in Acrobat. So I have a couple of ideas. Oh, my head has shrunk way down. I have a couple of ideas, but let's test this one thing first. So first of all, it's like, how are you sending it to somebody? While that's opening, here's another question that I had for you. If you live in the My EBSCO environment, you can save these searches and alerts in your My EBSCO account. This is something that I've seen people do where they will save it and then somehow share it with their instructor. So name of search alert, call it test one, hi, and I make an academic search ultimate for my search. And then there's like temporary and permanent. I'll just save this. And can I email this? Search name, test one, academic search ultimate. Sounds good. And then that should live in my saved searches in my EBSCO. Oh, look at that. I have another one. Retrieve saved search. Still, I'm not seeing, oh, maybe there's page options. I haven't seen how to email it out to somebody. And I realize this is probably part of an assignment. I put all of my searches in there. Oh, hooray. One issue that they've got with saved searches is they can be faulty in that there's lots of new articles coming in all the time. And so that's why it says rerun on these, because it needs to do a fresh one. It can't go back to that existing time. So every time you hit search on something, it's looking at a slightly different body of literature. Imagine it like a snowstorm of articles coming down. That might be one of the issues. Let's go to the PDF. View results. So what this should do in a PDF, I cannot convert JavaScript links, and the links don't work correctly when open in the web browser. Would you like to try anyway? Of course I would. So it sounds like there's a dynamic thing going on in there, a JavaScript. Of course I trust. Let's trust this document all the time. So the JavaScript has all sorts of things that might work with the timeliness of it, the name of the database, and so on and so forth. That might be the problem. It could be a new script that's happened, that they've made it so it's more reliable and timely, so you can't send out results like this and say this is the definitive one. And maybe that's a new thing that they've just done. So let me know how you did this, and if you can email me one of those lists, we can go from there. But I'm suspicious that it's one of those things. But let's keep the conversation open. You don't have to make a video, you just send me text. I like making videos because I'm tired of typing.